Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to be playing with the August Freebie in the Playing with Paper and Glue Facebook group, and I'll put the link below. The freebie is done by Witchcraft You Do, and I'll put the link below for them as well, because they've got a whole heap of awesome things. So every month we get, if you belong to the Facebook group, you can get a freebie. So this is I've cut out all the elements from this sheet here, so I've got a bit of an idea in my head. We'll see if it works out. So I'm just going to fold this bit in half here, make a line, and I'm going to glue it down. Hopefully this will work. I think my tendency is not to put enough glue in it. So I hope this you are all okay and doing well. And oh no, it's got stuck to the page beneath. Obviously not dry from the last time. Let's have a look. Let's put that down. There's my tool. I just saw this one day. I think it was in Spotlight, and I'm thinking, oh, I'll have that. So then I'm going to fold it up. Put the glue lid on so we don't get it dried up. Fold it up. So that's not very straight, so I might have to trim it a bit. Could use a knife and a ruler if you wanted to, but I just don't feel confident doing that. I have done it a few times, but I don't know. Probably would have been better off using a knife because it's a bit wet from using a glue stick. So then I'm going to fold it up like that to create a bit of a pocket, and then I'm going to fold it like a concertina, but I want to create it like a flip out, so that on your page it's going to be on your page like that, and it's going to that's going to be out like that. So I'm going to fold it 3 ways, hopefully 3 ways. Let's have a bit of a rough measurement here. It's 10, so 10 doesn't go really well, so it's 3.5, but there. Just make sure it's, I'm using my mat here to measure with, just making sure it's nice and crisp. So it's 3.5, and then I'm going to fold that one there, just so I can just see where I folded it on the line here, just to give it a bit of a measurement, really, more than anything else. There, and then, oh, it did work out. It's a bit of a trim. Does it matter if it's not the same? No, we might trim that end off anyway, because it's a bit of white showing. Just trim that up just a little bit. So I was going to fold it in a little bit like that, really, a little bit less. So you're going to have a fold out on your card, but it's not quite right, so I just need to trim off a bit off there. Try now. So that goes on there like that. We can go over the page. It's up to you to go over the page or on the page. Oh, I fold it in. Okay, yes, right, fold it in. So that's still longer than I wanted it to be. So just fold it in a little bit more. Sorry, probably there was no point measuring it really. I know what I want to do, but it's not working out in my head. So I'm just going to give it a bit of. I might use my sorry, I should have got it out before. I might use my. What was walnut stone? I was going to use my walnut stone, and I thought it was vintage photograph, but it wasn't. It was my walnut stone. So I'm just going to ink it around the edges using my walnut stone, just so as you can see it a little bit. Obviously, you can do it a bit darker than that. I might go, but it's a bit dry. I might do that. It's a bit damp from the glue stick still. And do the same for the edge of this one. That's better. Okay. Because it's sort of flipped over, I might actually. Oh no, I was going to take that off. I'll think about it when I come to the time now when I need to glue it onto something. So I'm going to use this glue now, just to make sure that just need to fold that with a bone folder so it's nice and crisp. Did I edge that? No. Did I ink this? No. And this one here. Alright, hopefully that's everything I need to do now. Oops, I keep knocking over my glue stick. Alright, let's glue this bit down. Hopefully we can get it out, but there's a glue blockage. How not to use your pokey tool. Oh well, get the glue off anyway. Just got to get it out of the nozzle. Okay, try again. So we're going to put glue here. You could cut it so that it's not so bulky where it joins. I'm going to put glue where the join is. I'm going to put glue in this join. And glue on that join. I still may cut that off. Let's see. Okay, so there's my folder. And that's going to be flipped out, or shall I do it folded this way? I think it might be better that way. Alright, after all that, so just going to press it down one more time to make sure it's nice and crisp. And I'm going to use a specimen in here. It's just a little bit bigger than the pocket, but that's okay. I don't mind that. And if you wanted to, you could back that with something, another piece of card or something. At least you've got a specimen pocket there. And one there. You could have the two here if you wanted to. And then with the other ones, you could create a new pocket. So I'm just going to take this out for a minute while I create something. So that could be a ticket there. With maybe stick the two together, maybe make it two. Probably should have created a bit of a I'm very tempted just to sort of do the two together. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we're going to take that and put some glue on the top here. Could have just left it uncut like it is on the dish, because it's not cut here, and I probably should have just left it, but that's all right. And we'll put the little butterfly across the top there. Ooh, little butterfly, good sized butterfly actually. Did I want a bit of foliage? No. So we've got another element to go in the pocket there. Just keep one maybe. And create one here. Probably do need to back it or something. Maybe I could just stick these back here like a collage. Could, or I could do that in the back of that one there. Don't actually have anything that's sort of I don't have coffee dye paper. I'm just wondering if I've got anything I could use that's sort of near to hand. I don't. Of course not. Anyway, I'll just do the main idea and then worry about back in a minute. So I'm going to do the same again with the something else. We could put a leaf here as decoration. No. I think that's sort of a bit of overkill. We could just do one of these though. Yes, I like that though. Like that. And what should we put on this one? The same sort of thing with different colours. Do the same again. Join the two together. Probably put glue in the wrong spot really. And just trying to give myself a bit of wriggle room here. Have I got any small mushrooms? Not mushrooms, toadstools. Need to be a bit more, I think. Just to give myself a bit of room. Get rid of the glue. Now try. Just like that, and with a number maybe. These numbers that came in the kit. They're a bit black and white though, aren't they? Compared to everything else. So we might do that. Right, let's glue this blue toadstool on first. Put glue all over, okay, not just half of it. Okay, one there. There's an alternative way to use this. Another idea to use this dish was made by Carrie from Witchcraft You Do on YouTube. So if I could try to remember to put the link to that video. You want to have a try yourself at creating something like this. Do you know what? I'm almost inclined to put the number there instead. And maybe that should be right. Just got to get rid of all the extra screw that I've got there in that pocket there. So we've got the flip out like that, and we're going to decorate the back with some things. Let's have a look. Fingers are sticking together. Okay, put that there, and I might put that flower there. Okay, and then maybe the middle one I might just have all leaves. Just give a bit of a identification there. Maybe I could put a little flower in the middle. Could do that. Yes. Alright, let's do that. Okay, put that there. I'm not inking. You can ink the edges if you like. I don't, because it's already darkened from the digital. I personally don't think, I personally wouldn't do any more inking because it's already sort of darkened around the edges already, but you could, it's up to you. And one more. I don't think that's around the right way. Try that way around. It needs to be trimmed. And the last one may not be seen actually. I've got all these labels to use up, so I might do it on some of the pockets. So I've basically just put all flowers on the outside. So let's have a look. Let's put another, probably should have put it underneath that number. If I can get it up, just collect. Number 3. Oh, not straight. Not straight. Okay. And then perhaps just ink these ones up and cut them out as well. number 1 here, and then the last one see how I switched from the glue stick to my 450. I don't know, I just picked up the 450 for something and then just stayed with it. Right, now I'm just going to turn you off for a minute. I'm going to find something for the back and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've got this page from a stamp album that I picked up from a garage sale, and it doesn't have any stamps in it, but I wanted to buy it. I liked it anyway because of the lovely little grids on there, so we're going to use that as my backing. And I possibly would have used card, but with this being folded, it might be a bit too bulky to have card. So I've backed both the insects in the same paper, just so we can use them both up. Okay. So I'm filming this on a Saturday, and I may publish it Tuesday or Monday, and Tuesday is the day that I go back to see the orthopedic surgeon about my knee operation, to see what he says, and just feel that it's a bit slower this time around, because I've had my other knee done, and this time so it's a bit slower. But I am older, so it was 5 years ago when I had my last one done, so I think 5 years makes a bit of a difference when you're in your 60s. Was it 5 years ago? I think it might be 5 years ago. I quite like the little crinkly edge that's on the stamp. There's a little edging here. It's not, is it crinkly? No, it's just a pattern, doodle pattern. And then if I wanted to, I could make another one just using the paper. Why not? And maybe the other toadstools. With the small label. Let's do that, and I probably will might go around afterwards and do the inking afterwards off camera. I'm sure you don't really want to see me inking. Depends. Don't always necessarily ink. Like I said, these particularly don't, because like they've got the edges are quite defined anyway from the digitals. And there, put that. That's dark. I didn't think it was. And a bit of a label. Probably should put that on first. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, that'll be fine. Just trim off the edges. And then I've got another little element for my folder I've created. So I've got that there if I wanted to. That one there. No, I quite liked it the other way around. Oops. And I think I might have to ink this side because there's no edge. Be very careful. I'm not too sure how old this is, but it's thinnish. Okay. So I've got two there, and I could make up another butterfly one there if I wanted to, using the same process. I'm really happy with the way that turned out, and that will look really great in a journal, botanical journal. Make sure it's, oh, that's come out of its pocket, that's why. What's going on here? Let's have a look. That's better. Okay. Maybe I should just chop that off. I might do that afterwards, so it's a bit lower. And then that will go in a journal, like I said, either as a wrap around like that with a flip out that way, or stuck on there like that and then flipped out sort of that way and then that way. So there's two options there. Thank you very much for Witchcraft U2 and for Playing with Paper and Glue Facebook group for the free digitals that we get every month. It's always fun to sort of work out what to do with them and see what other people have made with theirs. I love those. I actually love that. Thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.